The 92.5 XTU X Lounge, powered by Mealey's Furniture. The styles you love for less.
And welcome to the 92.5 Mealey's Furniture X Lounge, the styles you love for less. I'm Razz on the radio. This is Jimmie Allen.
Hi, I'm Jimmie Allen.
And this is the first time we're doing this here for Mealey's Furniture, and welcome everybody. So this young man right here.
Hello.
So you ever take that Cape May ferry? Drops you right off in Lewis, Delaware? That's right by his house.
Yes.
So that's pretty awesome. Summers must have been fun for you growing up.
Summers are great. Winters were boring, but summers awesome.
They just had the entire bay frozen, so the ferry wasn't even running. So if you were still home, there would have been nobody hanging around by your house.
Oh, my God. Yeah, there's hardly nobody there right now anyway.
So what did you do in the wintertime then?
In the wintertime in Delaware, we went out. We had these woods that were like right behind the house. We built forts and built little fires, and we had Slam Dunk to the Beach was really big when I was coming up. It's this basketball tournament that they had in my high school, Cape and Lopin. So like all the top high schools in the nation would come have a tournament there like for 5 days after Christmas. That was it. Other than that,
did you play?
I played senior high school. Well, I played all the years, but the last actual Slam Dunk was my senior year. And I think they just brought Slam Dunk to the Beach back about like 2 years ago. So. Yeah.
So that's cool.
Man.
Could you get XTU there? It's a little far, probably. Probably not.
No. Now, yes.
Yeah.
Thanks
Good.
to all these apps, you can download
Oh yeah, well,
the
of
app.
course.
So
that,
we're great now.
With the radio.
Back then, we had just one in our little town. You just
Yeah.
had one little
nice.
thing you listen to. So.
Well, it's good to see you, and then
Thank
but you're kind of like one of our neighbors, so that's
Yes.
pretty awesome. So, how do you get to Nashville then?
Nashville.
Tell us how you figured that out.
So I grew up on country and Christian, and my dad listened to country music, my mom listened to Christian music. Over the years, I fell in love with different genres, but just the lyric and the stories and a lot of my moral values tied in directly with country music, and that's the genre where I could be myself completely. So I said, I'm going to Nashville. Literally packed up my car, had $21, and drove on down and figured out the rest.
See, that's interesting because, you know, when you're a parent of somebody that's in their 20s and they want to do something like that, like, I can imagine the conversation. Dad, I got $21 and packed the car and moving to Nashville. What are you, stupid? What are you, dumb? I told you not to be dumb. What are you, crazy? What's the
dad
matter?
thought it
What
was
about
genius.
your future? Really?
He thought it was
That's
genius.
an interesting perspective.
Because I look at things like anytime people say they put a timeline on something, they never do it. Never. They say, I'm going to go back to school next year. I'm going to do this next year. It never happens. Next thing you see them 4 years later, they're not back in school and they never did what they said they're going to do.
Right.
So I say, just do it. Like, if you want to find a job, you got places that are always hiring, can always find a job. And if you want something bad enough, you'll make whatever sacrifice you need to make it happen.
So what'd you do when you got there then? So you got $21, you got a car.
See,
and
what
you
I
just
did
drive
was
into town.
Yeah, just driving into town. Like so what I did was I fill up on, if you use credit, they only charge you $1 for like 2 days, so it doesn't hit your bank account until like 2 days later. So I just filled up on credit the whole time down. I found a trailer on Craigslist, lived in the trailer on an air mattress for a couple months. Fast forward the story, the lady found out the trailer was going for sale, couldn't afford it. Either go back to Delaware or live in my car for a little bit. So I just hung out in the car for a little bit. The good thing is I worked at a gym, so I could wash clothes there, take a shower, eat, and just sleep in the car for a little bit. And finally, I had a buddy that moved down from Pennsylvania, and we got an apartment together. So
there you go. And then you moved out of the car.
Yes, that was
that's
awesome.
exciting. I mean, I don't know if I'd recommend that to any of the young people in the room here, but that's gutsy.
Man. Yeah, I feel like there's so many. I look at being a musician just like any other job, like being a school teacher or being a doctor. You have 4 years of undergrad, then you got medical school, then however that's 6-7 years right there. I feel like whatever you want to do, for instance, music, you put 6 years in it, and while you're working on your craft, you're also going out and networking people. So if you put a good 6 years or 7 years into anything, eventually you'll have an opportunity. Like I feel like in life, we all have an opportunity to do what we want, but it comes down to, are we ready for that opportunity when it comes? So.
So now you're trying to make the most of your opportunity. So you go and you try out for American Idol. Is that the one with Keith Urban?
No, it was Randy, Steven Tyler, and J-Lo.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a year Scotty McCreery won.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
That's a good panel. So did you get a chance to talk to those guys and pick their brains a little bit about
Yes, we had a lot of off-screen time with not really a lot of the judges, but the other contestants and some of the producers from the show. And you kind of form a close-knit relationship with a lot of people, especially when you get down to top 40. You're with those people all day, all the time. So I'm still friends with Lauren Elena, Scotty, Naima Adedapo from that year, Paul McDonald. So it was fun, and we built a lot of.
and every one of them is doing very well.
They're doing well.
Good.
They're doing awesome.
And now look at you here at 92.5 XTU.
Yes, finally. I was a late bloomer. You know,
Hear ya.
took me a while to kind of get, you know, on the right. On
No,
the right
that's
path,
okay.
so.
That's all right. And you know, look at sometimes I'm a late bloomer myself.
Hey.
I mean, I just graduated high school.
Hey man, congrats
So
on that, man.
Thank you very much. I
Drinks
appreciate
on
that.
me. Apple juice though. So, you know.
One more thing, and so tell everybody how you work with Taylor. That was a pretty interesting story I heard about.
Fast forward the story, I got an email about an audition that they were having for a Diet Coke commercial, but they didn't say who it was. So I get an audition, and they say it's for Taylor. Her 22 song. I was like, do you know Taylor Swift? I was like, well, of course, yeah. I'm a fan. I know all that stuff. So I go through the audition. There's a bunch of guys there. I end up getting the part. A couple weeks after that, we just film it, just driving around Nashville. I'm acting like I'm a business guy that gets off work, and it was awesome. Next thing I know, mailbox money is coming in. So
can you see the commercial on like YouTube?
Yes,
Can
it's
you
on
find
YouTube. Just type in Taylor Swift Diet Coke commercial, Taylor Swift 22, and they show me like twice.
That's
So,
cool.
Yeah, it was awesome. They showed me singing and like talk singing. You know how that goes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
that's
good
awesome.
times.
So there you go. Now you know this young man right here, Jimmie Allen, and he's here with us in our X Lounge, and it's 92.5 XTU Mealey's X Lounge, the
Yes.
styles you love for less. And Jimmie Allen's going to perform for us. Appreciate you guys spending some
Yes.
time with us here. It's really good to meet you.
Awesome meeting you.
All right,
sir.
cool
Awesome
shirt
meeting
too.
you.
That's
Thanks. Yeah,
awesome.
man.
All right, we'll see you a little later.